Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about the overall crypto market, and I kind of want to talk about how Gary Gensler is getting attacked about not being able to quite answer the question if Ethereum is a commodity or a security. I want to talk about that a little bit. And I also want to talk about where I think the overall market could be headed here in the not so distant future. Right now we are at 8,420 subscribers. When we reach 10,000 subscribers, we are giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. And at 25,000 subscribers, we are giving away a loaded line NFT. So subscribe right now. Let's hop into this video. So Gary Gensler is being questioned, and I would say borderline interrogated here. I just want to watch a little bit of this and just see how he responds. It's very, very intriguing that he's jumping around and not giving a straight answer here. Let's take a look into this.
One of the most popular digital assets and powers the Ethereum blockchain. Back in 2018, then SEC Corporation Finance Director Bill Hinman stated that he believed Ether was not a security. Last month, CFTC Chair Benham expressed his view that Ether is a commodity. The State Attorney General of New York asserted in a court filing last month that Ether is a security. Clearly, an asset cannot be both a commodity and a security. Do you agree?
So there's been these constant discrepancies going back and forth whether or not Ethereum is a commodity or a security, and it's causing a lot of uncertainty with not only exchanges but projects in the cryptocurrency space, and they don't know whether or not they'll be going along building their project out, and all of a sudden they get a cease and desist letter, or they get sued by the SEC or the CFTC. They don't know whether it will come because they don't know what the rules are, because the SEC is not being clear about what the regulations are. Because quite frankly, just listen to what he has to say in his response to if it's possible for Ethereum to be a security and or a commodity.
Actually, all securities are commodity under the Commodity and Exchange Act. It's that we are excluded commodities. But I would agree that a security cannot be also an excluded commodity and an included commodity. I'm sorry, Chair, just to talk about the Commodity Exchange Act more precisely.
Just weaseling around the question, really. Just completely weaseling around the question.
Okay, so do you recognize, how would you categorize Ether then?
Look, I think that the general sweep of what Congress did, not just in the 30s, but as amended.
I'm asking you, sitting in your chair now, to make an assessment.
I'm happy that they're not letting him just talk around the question and actually hone in and beat. I mean, everyone's frustrated about this. Everyone's frustrated. They know there's some foul play going on, and they're trying to bring it to the surface because there's no clear answer. And he is the head. He's the head chairman. He needs to be. He is the person that needs to be driving this regulation.
Under the laws as exist, is Ether a commodity or a security?
Without speaking to any one.
I know you've repeatedly said you're not going to speak to one, except you've spoken to one, Bitcoin. So I'm asking you to speak to a second one, the second largest market cap here.
And speaking to the tokens, there's 10 to 12,000. If there's a group of entrepreneurs in
I'm asking
middle,
about one.
The public is anticipating a profit based on the.
I'm asking you a specific question, Chair Gensler. I said this in private. This should be no shock to you. I'm asking this question. Is Ether a commodity or a security?
And again, it depends on the facts and the law. And if there's a group of
it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. He just can't answer the question. He can't answer the question because it's almost like, I wonder if he's getting his pocket lined. You know, that is pure speculation. But the fact that he doesn't want to answer this question is should definitely raise some eyebrows.
I'm asking you about the facts and the law, sitting in your seat, and the judgment you are making.
And so, Mr. Chair, I think you would not want me to prejudge because I'm also.
But you have prejudged on this. You've taken 50 enforcement actions. We're finding out as we go, as you file suit, as people get Wells notices on what is a security in your view.
This is what I was talking about. These cryptocurrency projects are just going along, keeping the train going, building these crazy, innovative, new technologies for the financial industry, and then all of a sudden they get a letter in the mail saying, "Hey, we need to, we're going to sue you. You guys have broke these rules. You need to pay these millions of dollars worth of fines," even though they have no rules to follow because, well, quite frankly, if Chair Gensler wants to say you're a security, well then you're not following the rules. Or if you're a commodity, you're not following the rules of the security. It's very he gets to pick and choose on who he wants to fine.
And your agency's view. I'm asking you a very simple question about the second largest digital asset. What is your view?
And my view is if there's a group of individuals in the middle that the public is
All
anticipating.
right, so let me just ask a second question then. Do you think it serves the market for an object to be viewed by the commodities regulator as a commodity and the securities regulator to be viewed as a security? Do you think that provides safety and soundness for the product? Do you think it provides consumer protection? Do you think it serves the value of innovation? I think no should be a very simple answer for you here.
I think
that uncertainty is bad, is it not?
And I think that Congress has said that there's one agency, the Securities and Exchange Commission, under this committee.
And you won't answer my question, and you're the head of that agency. So give me a break. Come
Yeah, exactly. I'm really happy to see somebody actually hammering down. Just give us an answer here, because this is putting a massive hamper on the cryptocurrency industry, not having clarity of what is okay and what is not okay. What are the rules? They don't even know, and that's the problem. There needs to be clarity.
Come on.
I'm answering it in the generic because you would not want me to speak about any one set of facts and circumstance.
Okay, so, but you've already spoken. Have you said anything about Bitcoin?
My predecessors and the agency itself has spoken to them.
Okay,
yes.
but you're not willing to do the same about Ether. Okay, so let me just step back. There's a lack of clarity here in the marketplace. Can you at least agree to that?
I think that the clarity is there. The law is clear.
All right.
There's a
It's unbelievable, because it's so, the elephant in the room is that there's no clarity in this market because we're not getting the clarity that we need from the SEC. And the fact that he comes out and says, I think the clarity's there, everything's great, that's a serious problem. That's a very, very serious problem. There's something going on behind the curtain.
So let me be explicit about this. The market doesn't see it. Your regulatory actions and the CFTC's regulatory actions say that there's a great deal of uncertainty here. It is the intention of this committee to fix that uncertainty and actually provide a sound legal basis for this. So let me get into your rule.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible, guys. I just wanted to show that and open this video with that, because it's absolutely incredible where we're at right now, but it's very, very good to see that we're actually kind of digging into the SEC, because it's become such a public issue. It started with FTX collapsing, and basically all these other projects, whether it be XRP getting sued by the SEC and Ethereum being called a commodity one day and then be called a security the next day, there needs to be some clarity, guys. There needs to be some clarity. But all in all, it's we're getting it. We're slowly starting to get it. We're seeing some movement in the right direction, and I think that's a win for the cryptocurrency space. Let's talk about the cryptocurrency space. So right now, Bitcoin is up $30,000. We are having a green day. It's relatively good right now. Bitcoin dominance down a little bit. I want to talk about Coin a little bit here. We do have a breakout. We are kind of coming back and testing back on this triangle. Like I said, I would not be surprised if we make our way back to this 0.689 cent level, 0.0869 cent level. I would not be surprised if we come back down, especially if Bitcoin dominance starts to come back up. But that being said, Bitcoin dominance is back down. It is slowly coming back up. It's probably going to be hitting that 46% mark. But, you know, guys, all in all, I would not be surprised if we find ourselves trading back at that 0.0689 cents. I know Coin, the stable coin, it's nice to be above 7 cents, but you know, guys, we have time on our side here. We look over at Bitcoin and zoom out, and guys, we have another 11 months until the Bitcoin halving. I really do believe we're going to be having consolidation leading into this. And you know, talk about this regulation talk kind of spurring back up. You know, I really do believe that coming into this Bitcoin halving will be basically when regulation has to be talked about. It really does, especially in 2024 when there is going to be a new presidential election in the United States. I think it's going to be a very, very big talking point, and I think that there will have to be some answers. There will have to be a conclusion to some regulation when it comes to digital assets and the cryptocurrency space. I think that it could be very, very, very bullish for Bitcoin and the crypto market. I think that it could be, you know, the technicals will be lining up with the fundamentals leading into the Bitcoin halving. Maybe a couple months after will be a great time for us to be making that big move, that big leg up to a new all-time high. It's very, very cool. Let's talk about S&P 500. We are bouncing off of this level here, and bullish continuation, guys. Bullish continuation. As long as we're breaking above this $4,200 level, I would like to see a weekly candle close above $4,200 in the S&P 500. Then that's pure bullish signal in my mind. Then our next target would be the $4,350 price level. And risk on asset rally continues, in my opinion, when we see something like that. But guys, if you stuck around this far, please like this video, subscribe to the channel right now. We're going to have a live stream later today talking more about these SEC regulations, Gary Gensler and whatnot. Lots of crazy things happening right now in the cryptocurrency space. Please like this video, subscribe right now. Also consider becoming a member on the channel. Click this join button right here. You get access to our custom emojis and custom loyalty badges, which you can use during our live streams every Tuesday and Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And on top of that, you get access to our private Discord where we have NFT alpha, trade signals, and more of a one-on-one community with Crypto Kip and I. And you also get 10 additional entries each month to winning this loaded lion NFT, guys. Guys, that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.